thing.
A lot.
I'm confused. And like, part of the problem,
Yeah, that is the
I'm against when people complain about like adding diversity in cats. Okay? I really don't care. Okay? The only problem I had was that in the Wheel of Time, these cultures are not like they're designated, like they're described this way in the books, and then they have no contact with each other. So there's no intermixing of the cultures in ethnicities. So you can't have diversity because anthropologically it doesn't make sense. And then like every single culture is diverse, and that is not realistic. Like that's not realistic to humanity.
I don't even know what we're supposed to
In
have.
terms of diversifying counts, there's one that I internally laugh at. I'm not like,
Of
is the
what?
Percy Jackson
Words?
TV
Who
show.
cares
You know,
about
they
it?
decided to diversify. So of course the one they made Annabeth the actress was Annabeth.
I said always girls that get turned black.
Her two distinct.
I said always girls that get turned black.
There's not a lot
Like,
of.
I don't like black girls. Keep
So
on
many times that she's
white.
blonde,
Change the
she hates
male
the fact that
actor.
she's blonde because no one takes her
The
seriously.
only male actor is Samuel L. Jackson. Name another black actor.
Don Cheadle.
The new
Kevin
HBO
Hart.
series.
Michael B. Jordan.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Black.
But still, like, black
James
actors
Potter
are so much
hung him
rare.
by it from a tree.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
And now you have like, oh, Harry's dad is now a KKK wizard.
Okay, we're done now.
And then the memes are out of control. The memes are out of control.
Like diversified characters,
Have you ever
but when
seen
it conflicts with like their most distinctive.
What?
I keep seeing the video
He's
of
super
Harry
pale.
Potter's actor. He's in that one movie.
He's super pale and white. Like Hermione Granger
Says
you can do
whatever.
You can do whatever.
What are you
want.
doing, man?
But she's known as having dark frizzy hair. Except like the only like J.K. Rowling has a problem because her descriptions are so superficial that if you
You're sure they
she's
didn't
got
use a
problematic
stunt actor for the
characterization.
voice over
When
that?
she's talking about a black character, she tells people that they're black.
It's up to that.
But no other group. What she does is she gives them a name that's so stereotypical, like Cho Chang.
Oh god, no.
But then in an interview, she says, "I didn't really think that she was Chinese." I'm like, what? Are you for reals?
Like there's it's
No, you're for real.
And then you give
No,
like
you
obviously
are
the
for
Irish
real.
character is Seamus O'Finnegan.
What is up, everybody? I'm at school chat.
You can literally smell the Guinness coming off that name. Well, and that's like
a little bit of heritage in there, but like
you don't.
What is up, everybody?
Who needs to taste whiskey when I say his name?
You
Good
don't
mistake,
need to
bro.
have an
I'm in
oddball
Canada,
name.
chat.
You don't.
What do you, I'm still thinking, she didn't think he was Cho Chang was Chinese.
Wait,
the
is
funny thing is that
Frankenstein
also like
artificial
mentally running through
intelligence?
different Asian
And he can
cultures.
think.
It's not even like,
He's not
oh,
real.
it's not Chinese.
He is real.
That's
He is
Chinese.
real.
But that's not
It's
real.
not,
What do you
He's
mean?
made out of real parts.
But it was made by humans.
Yeah, I'm in
That
Canada.
doesn't make him
The thing is
artificial.
like she tried to be.
If it's artificial, it's not like
He was.
like I can't touch an AI. Well, I can. There's specific apps, but like I can't like normally I can't touch an AI.
You cooked if you get caught. Not really, chat.
If I searched it up, I'd
I
probably
think my
could.
teacher's
I have.
chill.
Percy Jackson versus it's like Harry Potter fans over there like raging at this
But, like,
J.K. Rowling, and it's just like Percy Jackson fans over here. They're just chilling.
Yes, I'm in
I'm
class.
saying it works.
I've not. I only did one assignment for a cat.
And what if I'm in?
Like for the session we're in.
We only have 2 people watching.
Seriously? I've done. Oh.
I just don't
You know
care.
how we put 3 up? That was due Sunday. I haven't done any of them. My excuse is that I wasn't here Thursday.
I just don't care at all. Like I'm just gonna use AI for everything.
What assignments do you
Can you tell me? I'm at school chat.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about
What am I
No, please
doing?
don't.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, chat. I don't even know.
No, Sid did.
Guys, about 5 or 6 minutes to annotate. Please read through all of that.
Nah, I'm okay. I don't even know what we're annotating, so.
The word.
What work? It's just
Annotating.
words. It's just
Yeah, you
questions.
annotate the words.
How? There's nothing to say about
Everything is
it.
words if you believe it.
It's just so stupid. School system is cursed. Can I have VIP, please? I can't give
Sometimes
you
you just have
VIP.
to believe.
If you're killing myself.
If you believe, you'll achieve. Even Jackson.
You'll never leave.
Yes, I'm streaming this. Why did you blow on me so much there? Like, you just said what? It just felt like a windstorm there. That's like Hurricane Katrina.
You said it's blowing.
I remember when I did that to Kelvin. Good day.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you guys subscribe.
You have 10 viewers.
Sometimes I forget he's streaming all the time.
Yeah.
He just has 2.
Yeah.
Wait, so can they hear our conversation?
Yeah. Who? Vampire. He's like brought me up to look fast, so that's my phone. Like, hey, are you like recording or doing something with your phone in class? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Kelton, you know better. Like, what do you mean? I did it way so many times before and he never said one thing. Now, because I'm just talking to my phone, I'm a weirdo and you have to call it out? Subscribe, chat. Okay, you're being banned for life. You're being banned for life. 24 hour timeout.
I remember when I was
Yeah.
banned for 24. I've not joined streams since.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
It was-
I called him a good boy because I made him read my comments. And then he banned me for that.
This guy was just spamming. So, he's not spamming for 24 hours on this channel. You want to annotate this for me?
How about I annotate you?
Bring me up and down.
Yes,
Good boy. What's up, Emily and Fez? What?
We're heading for 86,000 seconds.
Something so much worse. I know, I can feel it. And then my sister was like, what's that? I know, I think my mom was like, you know, the pharmacy started sliding.
How many eggs does a basket hold? If 15 are scrambled and 18 and 8 are boiled.
23.
I don't know.
if 15 are scrambled and 8 are boiled, it's 23.
23? Who's calling me peaches? That's so weird. I'm so cooked because every night when I go to get home, I say I'm doing homework on my laptop.
And you're not.
I'm not.
That makes sense.
And my mom looks at my grades and is gonna yell at me. I'm gonna be like, I don't care about school, Mom.
Again, guys, I mentioned this before, but I need you to really pay attention because this is still going to impact you next year. I want you to pay attention to any changes to what the education minister says, because that ultimately is any change that the minister of education says we have to make to schooling. I have to, I can't, like, I can shut the door and I can do somewhat, but one of the proposals now is that he's proposing a ban, an absolute ban of phones in schools, which I don't think, I think there are tools that a phone could be usable for education. I also believe that students have the right to fail themselves. So if you cannot get off your phone, that is a skill. Self-control is a skill that I think that students have to learn, and sometimes they have to learn the hard way. Like I have students that I know their mark is 10% lower, but their Candy Crush score is awesome. Or they're really good at it's and like it's a trade-off, right? It's a trade-off. So I think it's really important to pay attention to what the government is doing that they announce. I have to follow. So even if that is in your grade 12 year, that 10% of your mark will be locked into attendance. So that means that even if you do that if you have two students side by side, that you have you've done all the assignments, you've handed them in on time on the test, but you have 10 unexcused absences, or whatever that thing is, you won't have the same marks.
I got 10 years perfect attendance.
Okay, because the 10% of your final mark will be attendance, and there also is a mark for participation. Okay, so those students that are introverted, this is going to naturally affect you more than others. Yes?
Yeah, but how the people that already scared, half of them don't care about their grades already.
You're right.
So how is this gonna make this better? It doesn't make or break if they pass the course.
It'll now widen your gap. So now
Don't care if they fail or not.
So now you're widening the gap, making flex even more.
What
is the free 10% of the people who show up?
What is going to happen, and this is anecdotal, but like a lot of the time, what these absences were, like if you are sick, if you're legitimately sick, or if you have sports or whatever, that won't count towards that attendance rate. Okay. What we are finding is that parents are excusing students, even if they are just staying at home playing video games. They're claiming that they're sick or they're attending an appointment.
How often?
We have, like, honestly, like, it's very difficult to get backed up on that.
I'm just like, my mom's done that for my youngest sister like once in a while, because it's like, yeah, okay, you can have a break from school.
Yeah, we're finding like the students that just don't want to be here. That's what's happening. Like I have a student who's already missed 30 classes not even by midterm, and they're all parent aware.
That's perfect.
10 years perfect attendance.
They're all parent aware, but like we get lots. So
What?
basically, what the study found is that the attendance, what the province wants and what we once had was that they wanted that students, every student attend at 90% of their classes. Okay, so they miss 10% of their classes, and they think that's reasonable, and that it really is, because that's what it was when I was at school.
Yes, I'm at school.
Yeah.
High school. 11, period 1.
And so what they're finding is that no one is meeting that. Our academic students are meeting that, like our U level and our academic kids. So they are looking. They are right. The attendance is a problem across the province, and their solution to it is to put a grade on attendance.
I'm just perfect.
We will see.
See, this is what we call a band-aid.
You're gonna get a 10% in like all grade 12 classes. I'll show up, just not do the work.
I'm not saying I do it. I'm saying I have to.
What happens if I want to stay home and play videos? Do I still get marks?
I think they have to look at why people are missing that many games. And I think you have to, like, to me, it would be
Yes,
investing.
I remember you mimicked.
Investing money in mental health.
Yeah, but ask your parents to pay more taxes for those. That's the hard part. Right? You can fix the education
Oh, what if I
system,
just sleep in?
spike our
That's
taxes up.
And then people get mad. Then it's an eternal loop. But the funny thing is, look at all the countries who are like reportedly
It works
super happy
for the
and chill.
people
Their
who
tax
want it to
rates
work
are
for.
like 50%.
It doesn't work for the people who just don't care.
Yes, because they understand
it's
that
fine.
that money is actually being used.
I only take home
Who actually
60%
care
of my
about the
pay.
grades.
There's a hole in your arm?
Wow.
Okay, you guys ready to start? That being said, I want all your phones away. Okay? I want you to take this very seriously. This is a play. Okay? It's a recorded play, so it's not a movie. I lied to you. Okay? And the reason we're going to talk about this more later on down the road is that, raise your hand, by the way, raise your hand if you've seen the new Netflix Frankenstein. Anyone's watched that before? It's an action-packed thing. There are elements of it that I like, but And actually, I think that version won't screw up your understanding of the novel. Every movie before that, please for the love of God, don't watch it. And it's because most of them are bad, period. But they really don't represent the novel at all. So they add a lot of confusion. They add a lot of confusion to it. What the play does, and there was a play adaptation. There's been several plays that have been written or adapted, and it was popular from almost the get-go. But what this director has done is only taking the creature's perspective of it, because you don't really get the creature's perspective up until past the halfway point in the novel, okay? And then you're getting the creature's perspective from someone else. The whole point, one of the real challenges in this novel, is that you have to figure out who's telling the truth, okay? All of the narrators, almost all of them, are highly not reliable, okay? So you have to figure out what the story is being told, what to believe and what not to believe, okay? So this one is actually from the character, the creature's perspective, but it will give you a really good understanding of the novel in terms of its themes. And you have to realize in a play is that because it's on a stage, the performances have to be a little bit elevated. Okay, if anyone's been in theater before, you'll recognize that they have to make certain decisions to engage with the audience. Okay, this is from a version I think from it's one of the ones from the stages in Britain. The creature is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, which you'll recognize him as Doctor Strange in the Marvel series and also Sherlock in the Sherlock series. One of the cool things about this version of the play is that the actor who plays Victor Frankenstein, they used to swap roles every other night when they performed this. So Victor Frankenstein, the actor who played Victor Frankenstein would play it one night, and then the other night he would be the creature. Okay? The creature is actually never given a name. The creature is not Frankenstein. Okay? He's called the monster, he's called the creature. I think a couple times in the novel he's called the abortion. Okay? And the idea of not giving something a name is actually very crucial because a name gives value to it. Okay? It gives integrity and authenticity to something, and the creature is never given that name throughout the entire novel in the play. Okay? So the play, first of all, okay, and I'll be talking about this later on as we go forward in the novel, but it's actually relatively close, but they do have to make some creative decisions in order to engage an audience on the stage. Okay, just so you know, because there's like the first 10 minutes are a little weird. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, there is one scene, there's one trigger warning, and it's not until tomorrow probably by the end of class, even if we get to that by the end of class tomorrow, and that is that there is an implied rape scene. That is not really in the novel. I don't think Mary Shelley would have went that far. Okay. They're kind of in the phase of don't show, just tell. So you know what's going to happen, but it's not shown on stage. Okay? So, I'm going to make sure, let's pull this up.
Guys, subscribe right now. I once watched a 3-hour musical.
It's their fault during COVID. They put it up online for free.
Stupid.
And it happened to be on the website at this point. Mine now. They've offered. Get on DVD, I saw it. But they don't. So mine. Down a little bit. So they kind of have it that he's born from this like bio womb. In the novel, they never explain the process of creation.
We just switched together the corpses.
Watch Dr. Strange in his underwear.
You can't pay me enough to do that.
Why would you laugh?
Hmm.
This isn't supposed to be funny.
No, I said I would never do that. You can
I
never
do that
pay
for
me.
free.
Why would people pay to watch this?
I'm speaking.
this a comedy? How can people watch this alive?
How could you not?
Hug the full second row and at the top thing, laughing. I'll be. Is this the whole play? They just told him to roll it out. You really moved down to Fortnite again. Let new Fortnite down again.
So friendly.
Kind of looks like my uncle. He died 3 years ago. Oh, shoot. Ain't no way I have his skin in Fortnite. With new edit style.
What's the population downtown Brantford like?
A little bit. What's interesting about Benedict Cumberbatch's performance, and as an actor, you really have to ask yourself, how are you going to portray? It's really easy just to describe it in a novel, but how are you going to convey the idea that you're going to have to learn to walk? And raise your hand if you have anyone who has like a toddler in their house right now, or maybe a relative that you see that has a toddler. And when a toddler learns how to walk, it's actually quite funny because they're following lots, they're learning about their body and how it functions, and it's very unwieldy, right? And sometimes when you have someone who goes through a massive growth spurt, it's not quite the same, but in grade 9 you see some grade 9s playing sports and you're like a giraffe on ice. But one of the things that Benedict Cumberbatch had to do is that he had to describe how if someone was born into an adult body, how that would act as you're learning how to walk. And so what he did to inspire his performance was to go to stroke clinics. Because one of the things that happens when you have certain types of strokes is that your brain basically forgets how to send the correct signals to walk, and you have to learn how to relearn how to walk, and it's a very unwieldy performance. My dad's cousin, he's 82, and he had a pretty bad stroke, and he could walk a little bit, but he had to have a lot of physiotherapy to relearn how to correctly balance himself. So this performance is by, like in Benedict Cumberbatch has said in interviews, he basically used like watching toddlers, how they learn to walk, and then going to visiting stroke clinics and watching what happens in the physiotherapy. And you have people who have had strokes that walk like this, that like he's running, and sometimes running actually is easier than walking just because of the momentum. One of the things that happened to me when I was in grade 4, I can't remember if I ever told you guys the story, but I got a virus that is a rare virus that sometimes you can get if you like catch frogs and then don't wash your hands. It actually happened to me. I got this virus, and it knocked out there's a part in your brain that basically controls the ability to balance. And I got this, I was catching frogs, and I clearly forgot to wash my hands before I had dinner, because I'm a boy and I'm an idiot. I went home that night after dinner. I was at a friend's house that had a pond in their backyard. And all of a sudden, like, I kind of got like weak, and I sat down, and then I was like, I tried to go up the stairs, and I couldn't figure out how to walk suddenly. And I told my dad, I said, Dad, I can't walk. And he thought I was joking. So he's like, okay, crawl up the stairs. So I crawled up the stairs and went to sleep. And then I rolled out of bed, and I still couldn't walk. And I got really scared. And then at that point, my dad is like, oh my God, he's actually telling the truth. And they took me to the hospital. And they ran tests, and one of the problems is, like, sometimes this virus has to work its way through your system. Sometimes it can last only a couple weeks. Sometimes it can last up to 4 to 6 months before the virus works itself out of your system. And I got lucky; it only lasted a month. Okay, but for that month, I could not walk the only way I could walk is if I had my arms out like this. In my legs, so I had to walk like this. And that's the only way I could walk. And so what my sister used to do is she used to push my legs together so I'd fall over. And I remembered that to this day. So that's why
How often did you do it?
Oh, lots. That's some of the reason why I'm so abusive to her now.
So, like, it is kind of funny, I think.
It's super funny, but like this is what happened. And so it knocked out my equilibrium in my brain. I couldn't balance. So there's this idea, like, and when you're, like, you don't really remember learning to walk, okay? It's too early of a memory, but in this case, this is what Benedict Cumberbatch does in order to inspire his performance. So, phones away.
Back to Spawn Island. Tier 100.
No, no. You keep away. No. You do as I say. Die.
I did this to my own son the other day.
Suffocated. Put him in a Broadway play. Fortnite Battle Bus. This is my greatest
Come on! Give me what I paid for now! Come on, you!
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Oi! One good turn deserves another. Wanna come with me? I've got wine we can drink. What's your name? I'm Gretel. Lickety Scrub. I'm not gonna scream. I'm just gonna walk away. Alright, mister? Just walking away. Alright?
The furnace is hot, and shall receive the wicked. Seek your salvation in the blood of the Lamb.
People get paid to do this shit. No way. So much money. I don't think so. But you have to do this so many nights in a row. You just want to see life. nicely said.
Over here! Come and get warm! I will. What's in the pot? What's left of the rabbit? Where'd you get to?
Ingolstadt, any luck? No. They're jittery as hell. The women and children are locked indoors and men go armed with cudgels. What's going on?
Scared of their own shadows they are in Ingolstadt.
Well, tomorrow we'll move on. Try and bake some bread.
This is all right though. Nice bit of rabbit.
A man needs bread.
I met a woman in Augsburg once. Her husband was a baker. I hung around Augsburg for a very long time.
Nice place, Augsburg.
Very nice place. Welcoming.
What's that? What is it?
I don't know.
Piss off! Bugger off!
Watch out. Run! Quick!
The food!
Here, Gustav! Look at the state of him!
A monster! Piss off! Bugger off!
Run! Ah! Ah! Ah!
stop! Now piss off, you ugly bastard!
Don't come back!
I'm leaving your food on the table and with some milk.
Thank you, my dear. You treat me
We're
well.
off to work now, Father. She'll be back by nightfall.
And you behave yourself while we're done.
I'll try. Have you managed to clear the top field?
No. Slow progress.
Harder than we thought, but we'll win in the end.
We have to grow something, or we'll starve.
We'll get faster when we know what we're doing. In a year or two, we'll be fine. We'll be farmers.
I never thought I'd be a farmer.
You ready?
With the coals in the mud? Oh, wait. Bye, old man.
Bye, Father.
Goodbye, Felix. You married a lovely girl.
I know.
Bye.
How do you manage to stay so cheerful?
What choice is there? This is where we've ended up, and this is what we have to do. Come on.
Wait, Agatha.
Is that rude?
You know how beautiful you are. I swear I will love you forever.
You better.
Thank you. When will you give me a son? Beautiful wife.
Oh, we've work to do.
I'm going to stop here because this conversation is important. Okay? So, this will give you an idea of some of the themes of isolation and abandonment that are very